Hello everybody, I am Jedi Jack Penguin, and today we're going to be looking at probably my most anticipated LEGO Star Wars set of 2023, that being set number 75349, Captain Rex Helmet. This set includes 854 pieces, retails for $69.99 when it released on March 1st of 2023. Now, the helmet line has been around for a couple years now, but this is the first time that we're actually getting prequel, or at least Clone Wars themed helmets, and I cannot be more excited. And we're starting off with such a great helmet, that being Captain Rex, even though I think it would have been nice to see some regular Phase 1 and Phase 2 clones beforehand, but I mean, we'll see what happens in the future. I totally expect these to sell exceptionally well. Taking a look at the box art, one thing I have to appreciate, that blue highlight behind the Captain Rex helmet, fantastic. You also happen to get the right label up there, which I have to appreciate from the designers. Get your regular greebling down at the bottom with your regular information. Another piece of the box that I have to highlight is from the side we get the logo for 20 years of the Clone Wars, which, if you don't know, we're celebrating 20 years of Clone Wars, and I guess both versions, the 2003 and 2008, fall under this anniversary, though we're getting a lot more 2008 Clone Wars for this summer, or at least just something that seems like 2008 Clone Wars from LEGO. What I'm trying to say is, don't get your hopes up for anything too crazy 2003 Clone Wars wise this summer. But anyways, my whole point here is it is just really confusing, the 20 years of Clone Wars, where we have 2008 Clone Wars when it really should be the 2003 Clone Wars that we're celebrating 20 years for. From the very back, oh my gosh, look at that. We have some pictures from, I believe, maybe Season 7, because that's probably the reference that they have. In addition to another angle of the helmet, you also get your dimensions, and push tabs from the bottom, because we just know LEGO loves to do that for 18 plus collectible display sets. Within the box, we get a total of 5 numbered bags, bag numbers 1 and 2 each featuring 2, in addition to your stickers and your instruction manual. Unfortunately, LEGO is still putting sticker sheets in 18 plus display sets, even though they really should be printing everything. I mean, some of these duplicate stickers would really work as prints, in my opinion, even though they would be like one-time uses. Maybe they can get away with it in other clone helmets, who knows. Looking at the instructions, I'm actually rather impressed with this design as far as the rendering style. I think this works a lot better, including this greebling down here. I don't mind that as much. This doesn't look too ugly. I do have to point out, though, that the instructions are a little rumpled from when I got it out of the box, and even has like this little glue thing on the back. I've been noticing this a lot lately with the bags even. It's really weird that they just have like these dabs of glue on them. From the very back, you get your Star Wars logo and your win information, piece count for a page or two, leading on to your final overall model for Captain Rex. Before I cut away to the final overall model, oh my gosh, look at that. I love that they were able to put this inside there. That is just amazing. I can't believe it. I love it. Fully built up, here is the leader of the 501st Legion, Captain Rex. Now, this looks really nice, though I know I've seen a couple people complaining about specifically like this front part of the helmet. The real downside I feel to this design is the fact that there are so many stickers, and sometimes when it comes to stickers, and especially 18 plus sets, it is annoying when the stickers are a slightly different color than you see for the pieces. Right here, it's barely noticeable when it comes to like the white of the brick and the white of the sticker, but again, it's just something that I feel LEGO isn't really paying attention to as of lately. I really wish that we saw more prints. When it came to this helmet design, we only get 3 new prints, one of which actually being this stand, where you get LEGO Star Wars logo and that Captain Rex name. I think it's really great that they print these. Thank God it's not a sticker. And for the other two prints, we get them on these 1x2 plate pieces, those triangular ones where you can see those black lines, which I think is really interesting that they decided to print that. Of course, it works better than a sticker and would have been more annoying as a sticker, but there you go, you get two of those. Now, as far as the shaping goes for this helmet, I think LEGO did a wonderful job. You get a lot of different curves, and also just building this, you can tell that it's an 18+ display set. I don't have too many of these in my own collection, but building this was just such an interesting experience. Just all the different sections that they have you build up to just create this beautiful display model. Of course, there are a few things that I do have to complain about, specifically like these studs showing over here. I don't really like this curve. I think this curve could have been done much better. Also have to point out these triangular plate pieces, which are pretty neat to get. From the very back, we also have one of these 3x3 circular tiles. I love getting that piece, which I'm just going to pull out for the sake of showing something really hilarious that I saw someone point out on Instagram, that we have like this pink jumper plate in here, which someone brought up could be his inhibitor chip, which I think is a hilarious idea that they decided to include that. Not sure if they also include that piece within the Commander Cody build or not. We also have some really beautiful slope pieces and tiles just to round out this character's design. Lots and lots of stickers, as I said, when it comes to all these different markings, and even like this, which is something that I think is really amazing to see LEGO include on this design. In addition to the white, we also get a lot of blues, and look at that. I love this. That works very well, just the way that they were able to create that shaping. In my research looking at the design of this helmet, I always wondered what these little nubs were, but now I know that it's actually like a communication microphone device, which I think is really cool that they were able to even capture that detail on this particular design. Of course, nothing is going to be perfect. We're still going to be seeing gaps within this model, but as a whole, I am actually pretty happy with how this turned out. Another thing that you can see as we move up to the very top of the helmet is that we actually get a rangefinder, which you can actually move down in front of the helmet. There's a look at how that looks, which I mean isn't really the best spot, but still it's mainly for show. I think it looks better just fully up like that, and I also think it's such an interesting connection how they were able to just hide it so well just in between some tile pieces. The way that they connect that is just crazy in my mind. Speaking of sticker references, we also get these tallies from both sides of these slope pieces. That's to represent the number of clankers that he took down, which I think is really great that they included that reference as well. And as I said, just a lot of sloping and tiling off, and a lot of studs showing specifically from the top and the back of the helmet, which is a little ugly, but at the end of the day, I think this turned out really nice, and if you're a fan of the Clone Wars, this is definitely a set that you're going to be interested in picking up yourself. Before I end us off, I did just want to show this helmet next to the two others that I own in my collection. Yeah, I only own two other helmets, both Boba Fett, which I'll be doing a quick review on sometime soon, and the Scout Trooper, which I'm probably not going to review because I'm not interested in saying very much about that. Stickers add some nice details. Shaping is really well done. Definitely a fan favorite helmet. Even Boba Fett, I think, is a really great build, and again, just experiencing this 18+ style of building is just so weird and unique and different than any other set in my opinion. The small details, even down to like all the bumps and stuff on the helmets, I just think is really interesting. And as far as my favorite is out of these three, I think it definitely has to be Captain Rex. Maybe I'm biased because I like the prequels and Clone Wars, who knows, but if you're looking for a display set from that era, I definitely recommend this. I know I mentioned earlier that I was on the fence that LEGO was going to make this fall's direct-to-consumer prequel based, or at least Clone Wars 20 years, but I'm starting to turn around and think that maybe there's a small chance. We're gonna have to wait and see. Just as a thank you to all of you who stuck around to the end or even watched this video, as I know everyone and their mom have already made a video on this wonderful helmet of Captain Rex. You guys can look forward to a review of the Commander Cody one if I eventually get it, probably by the end of the year, hopefully. Maybe I'll wait for that one to go on a discount, who knows, we'll have to wait and see. Otherwise, leave your thoughts down in the comment section below, what your thoughts are on this set. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell icon to know if I'm uploading a new video. So yeah, that's it for now, and I will see you next time. Bye!